5:19. Let's talk about the weather. A live look outside right there behind Jim Sion. That's Jim Sion, first meteorologist. Look, great weekend and a really nice Monday start to the week.
Yes, indeed. Perfect afternoon. Our Lakeview Hospital camera in Mandeville showing you that skies are clear there. There are a few clouds out there in a few locations. Have you heard we have an eclipse overnight tonight, tomorrow morning actually, between 5 and 6 a.m., a lunar eclipse. No need for the pinhole and the piece of cardboard with this one. No, you can look at this one with the naked eye. Is it going to be completely clear? I think we're going to have some fog in place between 5 and 6 a.m. tomorrow. That fog likely to be thickest right around sunrise. We're at 73 for a temperature in Hammond, and yes, it is nearly perfect temperature-wise. 77 Bogalusa, 72 our current temperature now in Belle Chase, and officially at Louis Armstrong International Airport, southerly wind at about 9 miles per hour. I don't think that wind is going to be dead calm by tomorrow morning. One of the reasons why I don't think the fog is going to totally shut us down first thing tomorrow. To the north of us, we have a front, stationary front, and it's going to stay stationary over the next 24 to 48 hours, actually probably through the end of the week. Just kind of meandering. We're on the southern side or the warm side of the front. Let's talk about the fog tomorrow morning. We have about 3 different computer models that we take a look at. We kind of analyze each one differently. This one I think is probably the most accurate because quite frankly, it was the most accurate this morning. This morning, most of the fog was on the North Shore. That's what this model showed us. Now, tomorrow morning, it's showing that visibility should be down to less than 1/4 of a mile in many locations. But with the breeze, I don't think that we're going to have any shutdowns of the causeway. I don't think it's going to be one of those mornings where visibility is near zero across the board. Of course, to check the fog accurately, you always want to watch WDSU starting at 4:30 in the morning. But as we look at tomorrow morning, temperature-wise, still going to be nice, but it's going to be muggy, obviously, with humidity close to 100%. Tomorrow afternoon, close to 80 degrees again. There could be a touch of fog Wednesday, but the wind is going to be even a little bit stronger. We're really not picking up on rain here. We're picking up on a saturated atmosphere with humidity close to 100%. And the fog, I think it's going to be very patchy Wednesday morning. Then Wednesday afternoon, still going to be close to 80. This model picking up on 1 or 2 showers. But gardeners, I hear you. I have a number of friends on Facebook that say, hey, Jim, we'd like to see some rain this time of year. I don't think we're going to get a lot of significant rain this week, but next week, the long-range outlook says things are getting wetter for us. Mostly clear with that patchy fog in the forecast tonight. Temperatures generally in the low 60s. Tomorrow afternoon, we'll do it again. Once the fog is gone, mostly sunny and very nice with a high temperature close to 80. And that's where we're going to stay temperature-wise all the way through the weekend. Chance for rain going up a little bit to 30% Friday and Saturday night, spring forward. WDSU, First Warning Weather.